Hello. We have a game against Chaos Chosen by the looks of it. So, that's Chaos. by the old-fashioned name. Looks like it's at our home stadium. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. See what they've got. I thought I saw a Minotaur there. Or maybe they have another choice now. They get like an ogre option or something? No, it's a Minotaur. Alright, let's see what they look like. Oh, they have a journeyman, so they're a player down. But it looks like they got the higher team value. Do they have some skills? They got sure hands on a beastman, which is good pickup, and block on a beastman. So good opening skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a loner here somewhere. There he is. Doesn't even get a name. That's sad, isn't it? I think we're waiting on him. I'm assuming there's hardly any difference between us. What's he got in the way of? Okay, he's got an extra reroll, so that may... Between that, the fact he's got a Mino and the full rest of the lineup. Okay, we get 15k, so we can't spend anything. So yeah, we're really close. I think in this situation we kick. That's what I feel most comfortable on, so let's do it. Sure hands undoes strip ball, obviously, so that's a bonus for him. And I think we'll probably do our normal setup of having our 3 squishy guys at the back. Okay, we've got somebody hiding back here. It's our strip ball guy. Oh, that's right. We've got Stand Firm on the Slayer now? Or did we get Juggernaut? Juggernaut. Okay. I mean, that could be useful. I am not sad to have that at all. Maybe we actually go a little tighter here. Yeah. So the Minotaur, I think, has a traditional, whatever it's called. Oh boy, I can't remember anymore. What is it called? Wild animal, maybe? I was gonna check. The camera seems to be in an okay place in terms of not getting in the way. That was one thing I wanted to keep an eye on, but that looks like it's okay. I just moved it down the screen a little bit. Doesn't seem to be too much going on in that corner that that's a problem for, hopefully. Okay, this is an aggressive setup here. Get ready to do our kick. So I feel like he's nearly done. There we go. Oh my. Oh, we gave the ball right to him. Now, is he going to bring it further forwards? I wouldn't be surprised if he puts it on, like... Actually, he probably does it on this guy, because then he doesn't have to worry about strip ball. But it does mean if he is making a push down this flank, it's not going to be an instant push. In the sense that he won't get the ball down low. So if he's trying to, you know, effectively score fast, then obviously that's not happening quite as much. But we'll see. He may just... I don't know. Okay, he's coming over that side. Get the ball down early. May as well, if you feel like you can get it into a safe position. Don't get stuck having to use a reroll that you don't want to use because you left the ball stranded. Oh, a KO right off the bat. That's really big, actually. We just got to try and delay him enough here that this side push doesn't work and try and stall him out a bit. Or just get him stuck to the sideline. But we'll see if that's possible or not. Yeah, obviously we need to try and get this guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the moment we could get this guard stuck all the way over here, which I like, and then we can pull these other guards over and try and have a scattering of guard across the middle. Yeah, he's definitely trying to make some inroads over here. Yeah. I mean, he can push the flank if he wants. Obviously. Alright, you're standing up. You are standing up. Are we going to try and hit the Minotaur here is the question. And the answer is... yes? I mean, definitely the pressure is on this side, so it makes sense. And get our guard in here. That would be 2 assists, 3 assists, and I think we'd be good. Right, because that's a 1 dice, yeah. Let's get the Slayer over here. Might actually bring... no, yeah, because he might change sides, so let's have a guard here. It's tricky. I don't want to make it so weighted to one side that he just... I mean, he could definitely flip here. That's solid. That's not super solid. We definitely don't need to overcommit, so I think we'll keep this guy over here as a backup. And getting this hit will slow his roll a little bit if he decides to come this way. Oh, very nice. Oh, a counter KO, that's excellent. Okay, that helps out a lot with making it... Now I think we've got enough pressure on both sides so that it's not an easy decision about what he does. It's going to get a chain here. Just pushing the guard out of the way, that makes sense. Gotta hope his lack of block comes in at some point. Can get another chain here, actually. Who's he gonna push where? Could push this guy... Oh, he could have pushed this guy here and then... I mean, maybe surfed him with a Minotaur. If you'd followed that up, could have gone boop, boop, boop. Bit risky, because it's he's only movement 5, so you'd be doing GFIs, but could have got a wrestle guy out. Would be nice for him. There we go, there's our first reroll gone. I'd be staggered if you didn't reroll that one. I mean, not that you couldn't get away with it, but we have a theoretical 1 dice here. Maybe we could... Yeah, this guy would be down, right? So we could get a 1 or 2 dice there and then come in. So yeah, you kind of have to reroll that one. Minotaur's out, we could cancel assist so that... Yeah, you have to reroll that. Hey Snake, how's it going? We are playing against some chaos here, and so far it's been an interesting one. He's going after the runner again. Trying to make the most of that low armor, I guess. I don't mind that, because now he's on the Slayer, so that means we can potentially get a nice block here. I guess he's going to run down the flank. How are you doing today, Snake? Is he going to press it, is the question? Oh, he's making more blocks up here. I think he's going to move down to here, maybe. He might just stay where he is, honestly. He might feel that he doesn't have enough presence to feel secure down here. Yeah. You either stay here, or you could relocate to here and have a decent cage, but then you're also more committing to this side, right? Yeah, so he's just going to stay, because that gives him the option to bounce back and forth. I'd like this guy to get here, but I don't think we can for the moment. We could do it, but it's a touch on the risky side. Are you just getting up? This is not a great Slayer block here. We're on a 1 dice here. Maybe we bring our other runner over and make that the blitz. That's quite the ominous greeting. You shall stay. I really want him up here, but I think he is just gonna have to stay where he is, and that's okay. We'll get you up in here. We'll got a potential 1 dice there. You here. You here. No, maybe we'll get you on the flank. Don't want to. I still don't want to overcommit, and maybe we'll get you to go here unless we need you. That's a great result there. We'll just push him straight back. Harbinger of Death. This is slightly a temptation thing, to see if I can tempt him to blitz into... Oh no! Oh no, It's a bad temptation. So I just realized, even though I know what this is, oh, he blitzed over here instead. Oh, he could have had this guy off the field, because I was seeing that as stand firm. I really need to get these symbols down. Or maybe I just need to bite the bullet and put the mod in for the old symbols, because the number of times I think one symbol is another symbol because they all look... I mean, they're just new, right? But what about that says Juggernaut, is the question. I mean, you could also argue what about it says stand firm. That would be reasonable. At least, like, thick skull, it's got a skull. I mean, I dig that. Frenzy's a bit of a weird one, but... You know, what else is that gonna be? Yeah, I don't like the Juggernaut one. That's gonna keep confusing me. As we've proved. So what's he doing over here? Is he planning on pushing through? I'm not quite sure what his plan is here. Minotaur gets up. He's getting a lot of hits on us, in fairness. Ooh. That's a bad one. Let's see. Serious injury. Yeah, we'll try and appo that. I mean, mainly because I don't want him out for the rest of the game, to be honest. I guess we'll take the seriously hurt. Okay. That is quite a blow, actually, for the game. But hey, good for him. Maybe we need to start targeting these beastmen a bit more, but it's tricky. He's essentially hidden them. And we've not had any luck against the Minotaur, who has the armor of a beastman, so... He is giving us a hit on one over here, though, which is nice. I mean, it also keeps our guard in check, so there is that. I'll move him this way, because if we can get this down, or even moved, that's... oh, that's bad. Well, bad turn for us. Eh, Hippo just walked through us now. Definitely have had the slightly rougher end of the dice this game so far, I think. But maybe we can find a way to come back from it. But obviously that doesn't look great right now. We're down players. We're down to one reroll. We have no kind of presence on the field. I mean, I could have stood some guys up first, I suppose, but I actually wanted to use some of them, so... I think I would have done this as a Dauntless, and then move this guy back across a bit, and this guy was maybe going to get involved in a blitz. Oh, at least he's... Oh, that's his block guy. Okay, that's a pity. It does slow him slightly, though. I guess maybe not slow him, but give us an avenue in. Although he can just block back this way. And yeah, now he gets to make the... That's also the bad thing, is now he gets to make this hit, which is pretty terrible. Yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble here. That was a horrific go for us, but then rolling double skulls usually is. The fact he was on the first block of the turn was what made it really bad there. Alright. So what can we try and salvage here? Not much, I don't think. Huh. Minotaur's blocking a lot up here. maybe we blitz them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's... You're so slow. Yeah, I think we blitz him, so you're just getting up. Or we try and blitz him anyway. Suppose we could go for the Dauntless hit, but it's on a 3+ for the Dauntless. Okay, that's the stuff. Helps us get a bit better of a reposition here. Got to do what we can to make this awkward at least, but it's not looking super great. It's about as much as we could hope for there, but the fact we sort of isolated our runner, okay, that's nice. I mean, there might be a few things I'd have changed about what we've done, but honestly I don't think there'd be too much, because we've mainly been trying to do our usual thing of just slowing him down and making him have to take hard choices, which I think was working okay until the injury and the quad skulls, and then obviously that's broken down pretty hard, and we're just trying to get what we can out of the situation. Maybe there is still a route to a positive outcome here though. We can get ourselves into the mess over here, that could be handy. Shimmy's going to use this guy and this guy to help form a cage down here. Looks like he was checking. So this warrior's going to come here. Okay, he's just going to... Yeah, he's going to get down nice and close. So I think our path here is to drop in underneath and see if we can get somebody on the ball. Give them something to think about, but I don't know how much we'll be able to do. Might even use this guy to go and stand on somebody. Yep. One, two, three, four. Ah, pitch getting in our way. So this guy's probably going to have to come over to here. This guy come through, make the hit, and then the runner dodge off to get over here. He'll take that one, I imagine. Just in case. No, he's going to reroll it, okay. Feels confident he can survive the last 3 turns. So then he makes this hit, then he makes this hit. Probably just move him here and stay. No. Okay. Alright, so it's effectively Operation Get as many guys over here as we can. Oh, you can come over for the assist. That is quite nice. Let us see then. If we get a push here, it's effectively a disaster. Let's see, 1, 2. How did I work that out so poorly? I don't know. You're one of the blitzers, so you can just come here. I mean, we could... Are you a blitzer? Yeah, you are a blitzer. Could one dice this. That doesn't help, actually. Could we force him in next turn? I mean, maybe. Probably doesn't help us being dwarfs, but... Then you can come over here. You can come down here. Very nice. Alright, that might do it. That probably does enough to just force him to go in, honestly. And he's against Dwarf, so he can kind of just do that. Because he can't get a lot of help over here either, and he is very outnumbered. I think his first action is probably walk it in. Could be wrong. Wish we could have put this pressure on last turn, but... Yep, there you go. Gotta take what we can get, eh? If nothing else, it gives us a chance at a little bit more bashing. Did I play... Oh, I played Chaos. Was it Chaos I played for it? Yeah. For a few games. He got his guy back, we didn't get our guy back, so that's not a great deal, but I suppose we got another chance potentially. I think we set up as if there's a chance of a score. Hey, Crane, how's it going? Oh, you do? Nice. Yeah. We're on the Dwarfs. I don't know if you've been caught up with the Dwarfs or not, but yeah, we're a few games in. This one's being tricky, but you know, there's a chance. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. New season started, of course. I'm running Dwarfs just to see how they are against the new teams, because obviously they've not really changed. So it's more a case of seeing how they are against other teams and just have a bit of a break from playing squishy teams, really. Alright, this is a pretty solid setup, I think, from him. I guess one thing we could do is try and run... is it worth? I mean, it probably is. So you would be our picker-upper. Let's see, if we ran one guard to here, we could try a Slayer. Takedown of this guy. So the guard comes up to there. It's a bit risky, honestly, in some ways. You would need to be over here as well. Probably where this guy is. You need to be in the middle. You need to be here. At least we may as well have these guys in place to hit there. And maybe we have you on the other side as an emergency measure? No, you're probably better off being on this side. Yeah, guard. Slayer. Hey, Sighting Rick, how's it going? We were, but we're being more destroyed in this one. We've had two guys, we got two guys out to no guys out, which is not great. We quad skulled. like halfway through the half on our defense, which just let him basically walk through our lines. How did he kick it there? That is an outrageously good kick. I'm kind of curious. I don't know how well to read the it'd be nice if it showed a bit better where he aimed it, but that really puts a dent in our chances. Okay, that's not great either. Okay, we may as well hit them. And we'll stay on that one because we want to make this next hit. Hey, KO could help. Kick seem a bit crazy. Interesting. Knock you over here and help with the marking up. Alright, now for the risky bit, and I acknowledge this is risky. It's a potential 2 dice into a potential 1 or 2 dice against. Okay, I mean that sort of works. No. Because I want to come around here. Ay, the chances of us pulling this off are bad. I mean, we can't even protect this. This is the problem. Maybe we try and get it to the blitzer. Maybe we put this guy up in scoring position. Maybe we put a couple of guys up in scoring position. And then try and get it to this blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'd need to be here. Let's see. Is that a 5+ pass? That's still a 6+ pass, so we may as well just be where we're at. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, there were so many 6s going on there, but unfortunately we got we didn't get anything. While an accurate could actually help. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Alright, so just gonna knock us off the pitch here. Oh, we got an extra reroll on the kickoff as well. You know what I didn't think about with that whole situation was I probably should have moved in field before I made the pass anyway, just so that he was still theoretically on the field to try and pick it up and pass next turn, because obviously once he's off, so yeah, bad decision making there. What he needs to do now is bring these guys around here and make this an impossible situation. Could bring this guy down to here, that'd be quite nice. And then bring this guy down to here, and then it's effectively shut down. Would throwing it off, that you can't intentionally throw it off the field, right? But maybe there was something to that. Like you could I suppose you could try and throw it on the side of the field and hope that it goes off. And then let the lottery decide. That was probably a better idea, actually. Although, obviously, if you roll the 6 and it gets to this guy and this guy gets over here, so maybe the 1 in 6 is more likely. That's a tricky one to decide how to play. Yeah, we could do with our KO coming back pretty... We could do with a reversal in KO fortune here. I wouldn't be surprised if the same happens again. Oh, it's Unchanneled Fury now. Okay. It's hard to keep up with all the terms. Okay, that's impressive, but doesn't really change anything. He'd have to come straight through, which we could make happen in theory. Could we chain these guys off without getting in our way? Yeah, we could, theoretically. So if we pop this guy here... Could he still make it, though? 1, 2, 4... So slow. One, 2, 4, 5. So he basically would need to go through the tackle zones. It doesn't look likely, does it? That ball ended up in a really bad place. This guy just had one more, but then he really wants to be thrown to himself anyway. I think... I hate to give up on scoring when there's a chance, but I think this isn't looking great for a score, so I think hitting people is the way to go. Because that could be much more impactful. Well, obviously scoring would be impactful, but it's so unlikely. You can come down here. Should be able to get a hit up here of some variety, although it's not a great one due to how these guys are positioned. It's going to actually go away from us. So it might turn into a bit of a disaster. Okay, that's nice. Sure. Alright, so not the best. KO roll's huge here. Yeah. Okay, we're only one down. We'll take that, I suppose. And you know, maybe we can make that up early on here. I imagine he's just going to frontline us with Chaos Warriors. I think this is one of those games where it's a tough match for Chaos if they roll some poorly timed both downs, and it's a tough match for Dwarfs if the Chaos don't, because the strength differential is very hard to overcome. I mean, also if you manage to break some of that juicy armor value 8, which we've done a little bit, but not as long-term as he has. Been doing some tidy-up work on some miniatures, ready to paint them for next tabletop. Nice. Oh, I should really get back into painting. I haven't done it in so long. We're about to start a... with a few friends here, we've all discovered a love of... Well, I already knew I had it. Of Necromunda. So, had a couple people play the other day and I sort of showed them the ropes of how it works. And so we're going to start playing some of that, which I am very much looking forward to because that's one of my all-time favourite games. Now, this is a bit of a weird setup, I'll admit, but we'll go for it. Warcry, no. I haven't checked. I mean, honestly, I don't really check out anything. Even if we play Necromunda, we're probably going to be playing like 1980... I think it came out in 1990 something. So we're going to be playing 1990 rules. But yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite games. I don't think I'll probably end up having to paint anything for it unless I use one of my really old gangs and decide to paint them up. I'm going to try and go after the block guy here to take away his reliability. That would be very handy. No, nothing doing there. I probably should protect the ball, but it's nice and deep, so I'm not gonna. Ooh, KO is nice. And we'll stay again. Go on, give us another one. Oh, it's paused on us. Yeah, I don't even... what is Warcry? Is it Games Workshop? I feel like sometimes it does this maybe when you're clicking through things fast. But it does seem to be an issue they have not fixed. There we go. Which could be a major problem in a game where you actually are tight for time. Drop you in there. Drop you in here. Let's see if we pick up the ball. Yes, we do. And we shall bring it up here. And move this guy in here and pull that a turn. Lag? Yeah, I don't know. If it's lag, it's a weird lag. Because it still lets you do certain things. I don't know. I guess it is kind of akin to lag. Maybe it's, you know, Blood Bowl's own version of lag. But yeah, if we do a Necromunda campaign, that'll be my first tabletop wargaming thing for forever, to be honest. As much as I'd like to play more Warhammer, it's just, I don't know, I've kind of got out of the habit of it. Very nice. Okay, not so nice. Is he gonna try and run them? No, that's in the way. What's he gonna blitz this time? He might not do a Minotaur blitz. I think it might be quite hard to score here, although we are even on players now, and if we could keep tilting the scales in that way, honestly I'd be kind of happy to get out of this game with a draw at this point. I mean, we are dwarfs, so getting 2 scores in a half is not the easiest. Yeah, he just doesn't bother with the minor. Okay, so I guess for now we actually try and move up this way. Don't really want to be hitting Chaos Warriors, but here we are. Wish this guy had guard, but it doesn't. Let's move him here. So we're kind of committing pretty heavy to a side here, currently. But I'm also sort of okay with that. keep moving this guy? I don't think so, because then he can get through there really easily. I'll take that. Ooh, a KO would have been pretty sweet there, but a stun is at least something. Yeah, I do like the Dwarf pitch. It's one of the easier ones to see what's going on. I guess the middle's a bit fiddly, but outside of that, it's pretty easy. I guess the pitch rules will be a blessing and a curse probably, right? I'm sure there's some that are sensible and some that are ridiculous if Games Workshop's up to their usual tricks. So yeah, this is a pretty big commit over here. It's not easy for dwarfs to bounce back and forwards. But maybe we can just keep bruising him. I mean, we'll cross our fingers. If not, maybe we don't get this one, and that's the way it'll be. I mean, at the moment, KOs are as good as injuries this half, so if we can get some more KOs, I'll be happy. But yeah, I do like this field. I mean, honestly, I kind of like all the fields, it's just that some of them you can't tell what's going on, and that means I don't want to play on them. The Skaven one and the Lizard one, in particular, that I've played on, I'm not a big fan of doing that, because it's like headache-inducing. Okay, first oh, that's his loner. Did he drop in the reroll? He did drop in the reroll. Well, well, well. Okay, okay, now we're a bit more happy. Let's get you up to here. Get you to here. That's very nice. Because that gives us this. Ah. No major result on that, unfortunately. Would it be crazy to use this guy to hold up the Minotaur? I mean, maybe. We need you to come here. So we're gonna make a Slayer Blitz here. Very nice. You can come over here. I will take that. No armor breaks, which is a bit sad, but other than that, a really good turn. Blood Bowl 3 pitch is still easier to see than some of the tabletop ones. Oh, really? I mean, I suppose at least you have the 3D-ness of a tabletop one, but yeah, I can imagine they're a little crazy. I really like having the different looks to the pitches just for the change up on the eyes, but some of them have definitely been implemented better than others, and I can see the downsides that can come from it as well as the upsides. I mean, if nothing else, it's kind of fun. It would be fun to have some with different patterns on, just in terms of, like, you could have, like, different stripe colors with the grass and stuff like that. You know, you could have, like, maybe a more dry, summery grass on one, and then a more, you know, the lush green elf-type one on others. Yeah, this is the problem. They'll just get up again, and they're back to hitting you. Although we might be able to knock a bunch of them down. What was his plan here, I wonder? Okay. Oh, I see. I mean, I've got something in my head of what I want to do, but it may not be sensible. Okay, Slayer's down, but nothing too crazy there. I think this guy's gonna come in here for assist cancellation. Well, we'll have a think about that. That's a 2 dice, so that's first on our agenda. Oh no, we've got to knock him over. Well, now you might need to come in here. Do we do that, or do we do this? We should probably keep the mighty blow going on to these guys. Follow? Yeah, the surf is exactly what I'm thinking about. Oh, you don't have a good... Okay, you got a 1 dice there that we might consider. I think we're going to try it. And I suppose now is the time. Okay. Didn't get what we were looking for, but it ain't bad. Let's see if we do this. I haven't even really considered how vulnerable the ball is here, and I absolutely should have done. For instance, I should have made that a blitz, and I don't know why I didn't. I think we might be in trouble here. I think if I'd made that a blitz, we'd be okay, but I didn't, so now we're in all sorts of bother. Okay, that should help, but this is not great. I totally forgot about... You know, it's because I was saving the blitz for this. That meant I forgot that I had it for that. So I could have blitzed out here, and then brought this guy down here, and I'd feel a lot more safe, but... Oh, hello. What? Oh, that was 2 dice. Okay. It was a 2 dice and he had... Okay, so I think we're going to see a Minotaur Blitz here, which is, I mean, let's face it, problematic. I only saw the both down there and I got excited. I mean, this isn't great, but it could be worse. Sigfold Burgundy. The names I've got these days. It's crazy. Yeah, we had a bit too much of a turn of pushing where we didn't want to push that turn and knocking over where we didn't want to knock over. And now we're paying for it. So, you know, scoring may get a bit tricky here. Although we do have a core of players over here that could... Oh, he actually has somebody that can get through. Okay, that's a problem. Gonna push him here. Alright, this is going to take some tricky one dices here. At the least. That's also a problem. Okay, that actually may turn out to be alright. Although this guy's in the way, because this guy needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. As of right now, he can't because of this guy. I guess it's just gonna... He's just gonna mark up the Minotaur. Why do I feel like I have no players on the field? Oh dear, that's not great. Obviously the fact that we've given the Minotaur a potential route here is also not great. We've got to come and try and pick up the ball. Okay, we did that well. Can we free up this guy? Not like that. Oh yeah, that's better. Because then we can bring this in here, which does help out quite a lot. And we've tied this guy up potentially. So, yeah, overall, not too bad. Might have Wrestle Blitzed the Mino onto the ball there. Wrestle Blitz. Did we have enough assists? That would have been interesting. I don't know. Would you have 2 dice against it? Maybe we had enough assist. We had the guard in and we had this guy. So like a 1 dice maybe? So obviously, depending on how things look over here next turn, we're just charging for the end zone. With not much chance. Russell is more likely on a 2 dice uphill than Block is on a 1 dice. Why is that? Isn't it more unlikely? Because... Oh, are you saying... Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying. Because on a 1 dice, you're looking at a 3 plus 2, or you're looking at a 2 plus not to have an issue, and you're looking at a 4 plus to get them over. But on a 2 dice against, you're looking at a... aren't the odds worse? Russell will knock down when Block doesn't. Why? Okay, I'm confused. Why will Wrestle knock down when Block won't? I'm trying to get my head around that. I mean, we're definitely in a pickle here. Are we still only 2 guys off? We are. Ooh, feels like so many more though. His strength is really coming into play here. Oh, that's handy. Is he going to put in the loner? Very nice. He still refuses to get armor broken, but you know. But you said on the wrestle on the Minotaur, right? But the Minotaur doesn't have Block, so or are you talking about what he should have? No, I'm not sure. I'm not, I haven't wrapped my brain around what you're meaning there. Do we have anything better than just one dicing this Minotaur and running through? I don't think we do. Oh, that's a rush? Okay, well we can still do this. Oh, that's a great result. Let's see. He might have to come back. Or, you know what, he can just stay there, right? Yeah, because this guy can come through here. How safe is this? I mean, it's not safe, but it's not as unsafe as it could be. I want to make this block, but it feels like I'm better off just... What he's gonna do is he's gonna make... Oh no, he can't. Well, he can, but it'll be a 1 dice currently. So yeah, this is probably as good as we can get here. Russell would have knocked Mino down. But everything else other than Skull would have been fine too. Potential 4+. Stand Mino up. But why... So what I'm confused about is why is that better than Block though? Because Block would have knocked the Mino down, but everything else other than Skull would have been fine too. That's where I'm confused, because everybody on our team has Block. So that's what I'm trying to get my head around. Well, apart from the wrestle guy. Because if it was a choice between nothing and wrestle, then I would definitely say wrestle, but Block gets the Mino down and keeps our guy up, right? So that's where I'm trying to get my head around it. Yeah, the I mean everybody is Block, so in that sense. How did BBL... Oh, do you mean the Tiki League? Blood Bowl 2? Yeah, Blood Bowl 2, I see. I think it ended badly. And what I mean by that is I don't think we made the playoffs. I think we did win our last game, right? But we had so many disastrous games that I don't think we made the playoffs. But honestly, I'm okay with that because you know, miracles aside, I mean, I suppose we had pretty miraculous runs in our other one, like in last season too, but the teams that are in there would just absolutely destroy ours. So in that sense, I'm sort of okay with it. I'm ready just to start again. I assume they'll play Blood Bowl 2 again next season, if they're doing one. Yeah, Satan Rick, you might be... I guess what you might be saying is that the... Sweet. That the wrestle block would have been better. Okay, I think maybe I'm not getting your initial premise, and that's the thing. But I think if what you're saying is what I think it is, then I think what you're saying might make sense. But I think it might be one of those confusions where I haven't quite got my head around where the situation was at the time. Okay, that's a great start. I'd rather push him in the other direction, but what can you do? What is our best bet here? Because he can reach... I don't want to give him a dodge off. you do that, 2 dice that, 1 dice that, 1 dice blitz that, and then try and run around. But that relies on the 1 dice blitz being good. Or I could just 1 dice this. Maybe the thing to do is get this guy up. Try and take the slightly safer option of doing this. And hope that our blocks here are good. That's pretty good. I don't think I can 1 dice this, because if I get a push, I think we might be done there. I'd like to do more, but this feels as safe as I'm going to get it. So yeah, if we, and probably if we play next season, I'll try and play something a bit unusual for Tiki. Sorry, I'm back and forthing here a little bit. In the sense of, you know, we'll do like, you know, Vamps or Kislev or one of those interesting teams that you don't often see played. Oh, what? Well, I mean, there's not really anything we could do about that. Well, is all I've got to say to that. What did he need there? He needed a 4+, maybe in a 4-3, and I'm not sure the rest. 4-3, 2-2. This is a problem with this is where chaos are tricky for dwarfs, in the sense that they can actually, you know, they can agi it slightly. Alright, so what is our option here? I mean, we still go for this, obviously, because what else are we gonna do? But it ain't looking great. So, we could 1 dice this guy, and if he falls over, come through, push that guy, come grab the ball, dodge this guy here. I think that dodging this guy is the first thing to do, because if this fails, the rest of it doesn't matter, and I don't want to have to think about the ins and outs of it. Okay, so part 1 is good. Here's the issue. If we do this and we don't knock him over, then we also have to hit with this guy, and then this guy is in a big old problem. But can I make it any better? I mean, no, not really. Yep, that's the problem. Because he can't grab the ball and throw. We don't have anybody that's in any kind of position to take that guy down either. This guy is one out, otherwise I would blitz with this guy and just run up here and grab it with this guy, but he's one away. So we're basically looking at this. It's a bad situation, however we go about this. The passing is so bad. Well, we definitely lost this one. I thought we had really got a tie on this, but we haven't. We just knocked this guy over. We could have pushed this guy out the way and this would be, you know, doable, although not great. I guess his limited passing. I suppose he could have done this. And had that for a pass, which might have been a 5+. I think that would have been a 5+. 6+ because this guy's here. So what this means is a 6+ whatever. So this is our best shot. Oh, it could have bounced to us as well. Oh, what a game. Oh well. I actually am mostly okay with how we played. There are a couple things I think we could have done better, but I also think there's probably a couple things he could have done better, so... Yeah, so did I. I was sure of it. Now here's the block that we needed. We need this over here. No. Let's end his turn. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I suppose it doesn't matter though, because there's no table, so... I suppose, what does the result matter, eh? Let's look on the bright and depressing side. Alright, so our runner managed to MVP despite not doing anything useful, I think it's fair to say. I mean, he almost did something useful, but not quite. That was a rough one. I think honestly that probably deserved a draw, but I could be wrong. So yeah, hey, have a good one, Crane. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, we're probably after the dwarfs will have a bit of a run. But yeah, I feel like I'm definitely slowing down on my playing though, because of the lack of a reason. How many have I played this season? So we've played 9 games this season, so I suppose that's something. Yeah. Yeah, I want to, I want to have something to play towards, but there just isn't. Hopefully if they bring in those league tools, there'll be some leagues starting up, and I might try and play in that a bit more, because until they change up the ladder somehow, it's not super appealing. Alright, we've got a lineman here who we could rando level up. Let's see... Strength. Confirm. Brawler. I don't think Brawler's going to be sticking around. So we'll get rid of Saddleback, and I'll probably just bring in another Saddleback. It's the nature of pigs, you can just replace them. I mean, we could get an extra... Whoops. Hang on. This is all very weird. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the player is invalid. Okay. I was like, did it add him back in? That was a weird little glitchy situation. I'm actually wondering whether we purchase more guys and just... I'm half tempted to get a... I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm half tempted to get a lineman dirty player and foul with the dwarfs, because I feel like numbers are so good for them. Alright, where is he? Yeah, there he is. Customization, name. I mean, I suppose there's an argument that just having 1,000,000 guard is the way to go, but yeah. So I don't think anybody else is in a level up position. We're missing this one next game, so I guess we'll hire somebody in for now. I mean, obviously we've got infinite money, so why not? Oh. Sometimes where it sends you is a bit weird. So we'll have a full 11 for next time. We are missing a guard though. But I suppose that brings our overall team value down, which is fine. Alright, well, that's the end of that one. We gave it a shot and we had a chance right till the end, so that's, you know, that's all you can do, right? So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye for now.